Hello everyone! As promised, I am back and I have a plan and it's a bit unusual. As you can see, we are in an empty version of Magnolia Promenade and I really want to make it a little town centre if I can. So my plan is to start with this lot. It's one of the smaller ones. We got that one there and that one there. They're the same size and I was thinking like 4 corner shops together on this. Not like corner shops as in like they're all gonna have the same kind of corner shop kind of vibe, but shops that kind of live on the corner. Maybe one's a cafe, maybe one is like a I don't know, like a bookshop or something. The one we're gonna go for today is gonna be the body shop, because I have a bunch of content which is very much geared towards that sort of a shop. This stuff came from around The Sims 4. ATS4. That'll help us find it. So we got a body shop sign, we've got a couple of like posters and stuff, as well as a bunch of the products, some like cool baskets and like shelving. So we're gonna give that a try, see how that goes. But I'm gonna start with the outside, obviously, because we need some sort of an outdoors to start ourselves off with. And I think I want the corner stores to actually be properly like on the corners. And then we'll do like a storefront window area like there-ish. Let's see how this meets up over here. See, I don't really want them to meet up. I'd like the idea of them having a little bit of an alleyway between them, because there's always like a back door in stores like that, somehow. Even if it's like really inaccessible. Yeah, so something like that on those 2 stores. And then we have like a bit of an alleyway going through the center. And I'll try and work out where the center is on this one as well. They're not all going to have the same entrance. This is just a placeholder for now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2. There we go. So that is going to be the gist of our shop here. It is a square lot. That made life a lot easier. I am going to put the little cross section, like the little alleyway, in for this whole place. I might do each of the storefronts looking a little bit different though, but we'll get to that when the time comes. I'll get rid of that room. We don't need that. So this is currently what we got to play with. I don't know if I want to raise the walls here. I'm going to take it a little bit at a time to start off with. And I need a 3 wide door to start us off, which none of these are fulfilling right now. Don't need that. Maybe that would work. Maybe in a lighter color. There's this weird glitch going on in my game. I don't know if it's my game specifically or everyone else's, where if I put something on a diagonal, it won't change color until it's placed. It's fine once it is placed, but yeah. So the body shop has kind of like a kind of earthy brown kind of vibe to it. I might put the sign in to start us off. Definitely having it just above here. But I like the idea of there being like a maybe even living space above. Maybe not for all of it, maybe just for half or something like that. Maybe it covers the alleyway or something like that. Unsure at the moment, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out for sure. Hate that it auto-completes. I really dislike that about this. Why is my edge scrolling on? I swear I never have edge scrolling on, but okay. Right, so this sign slots perfectly there. So that's the perfect shot for perfect spot for it. But I'm definitely not one with the colouring. thinking of one with a black frame, but maybe that's our best bet for now. Yeah, we'll do that. And then in these window spots, I think I want to either go with this size or this size here and raise them up a little bit. I want like a big window. I'm hoping for a 3 wide that doesn't have any kind of panes. I guess panes is the right word. But it doesn't look like I'm getting that, so I'm going to take these ones by Harrie and Felixandre and just create one that works for me. That's a mirrored one. I don't want the mirrored one. There we go. So that's the sort of size I want, and we're going to have like a table set up and maybe some posters in there that it's weird how it just changes colour. It's so odd. There we go. So yeah, this is basically the outdoorsy bit. I like the idea that this is maybe a slightly more new part of the town area, possibly, or in failing that, maybe just a maybe perhaps just like a maybe not as, maybe a bit renovated is possibly where we want to go with this. Let's see. I feel like this might require a bit of a storeroom going on. But you find quite tall buildings in town centres, especially here in the UK, which is kind of the vibe I'm going for. Wow. Doesn't look very UK right now. We'll see. We'll see how we get on with this. For now, I want some half walls. Which makes me want to change the size of the Come on, game. Maybe if I lower the I'll go with lower ones. I don't need that height. Why is selection so off today? Oh wait, I realise why I'm on the wrong level. That'll do it. Is this a nice one to size? Oh, it goes way too big when it's sized up. That's a bit of a pain. Maybe I can lower this down then. Maybe save the sign first, lower it down, then put the sign back on. I feel like there was just a bit too much space in between. Yeah. Okay, I'm happy with that. And we obviously have to redo the windows. You know, this does kind of give me modern UK vibes, to be fair to you. In my hometown, there was a shopping centre. It was an open-air shopping centre, but it was still technically a shopping centre. Built... I feel like it was about... It feels like it was 15 years ago, but it was probably more like 10. But it was kind of the late 2000s, maybe early 10s. Fairly certain it was just the late 2000s on that one. But yeah, it's kind of got a very grey vibe to it, kind of modern, with like apartments above that kind of looked out onto the streets where the shopping centre was. So maybe this could still hold as a kind of more of a UK build, possibly. Don't quote me on that. But a lot of the exteriors were very grey. And I feel like that makes sense here. Maybe if we do that, we keep the body shop sign, but we integrate that grey. Make it feel like the shop didn't choose the door. They just leased the place. Which, yes, you get a lot more, obviously. That is very similar to the sort of siding that was going on in that shopping centre I was actually talking about. So, very fun. However, I'm gonna mix in some kind of darker stone, I feel like. Maybe not stone. Maybe some dark brick. Or some sort of, like, plaster, maybe? Have we got this one? Yes. Without any... Not there. Yeah, I definitely like these pillars being in this colour here. Just adds a bit of change. But I like the grey. The grey definitely works for me. I know it's very plain and very modern, but we're going to give it a try and we're going to see what comes of it. We may kind of integrate some slightly older looking builds in amongst this area. Perhaps this one is newer and some of the other ones have maybe been around a lot longer. Maybe we have this one be a modern kind of quad and then this one a slightly more original quad. But something happened to this which meant we had to rebuild as a town or something like that. I kind of want to give it enough of a story that it makes sense, for sure. I definitely don't want it to feel like it doesn't work. It's not really feasible. That's not what I'm going for. I definitely want it to feel like it could be, like it could exist. Like it's not out of place. I saw this marble here and I think it'd be really cool to kind of integrate that into something. I know it doesn't quite fit, but there's so many like places like that in the UK where they've just like tried to make it look luxe even though it doesn't need to look luxe. So it kind of, I like that idea, but see, these bricks feel a little much on that short wall height, but I like the short wall height there. Definitely like the way the proportions are. That looks hideous. Let's not do that. Shingles doesn't sound right. That's weathered siding, but we wouldn't have weathered siding if we had good siding down here. I may just keep it the same siding. I think we can add some more colour to it with the not colour, maybe some more contrast to it with windows and stuff, because the windows up there will obviously be a bit different to storefront windows, stuff like that. If we do make this a storeroom, which I feel like this one will be. I feel like, yeah, this one will be. Maybe the bookshop isn't. Maybe the bookshop is a smaller, because bookshops kind of keep most of their stock out, I imagine. Although that might not be true. I've never actually worked in a bookshop. But yeah, this, I imagine this stockroom won't have too many windows into it. But perhaps some of these more lofty looking ones, maybe, I feel like that one's a little bit too big, but it's the only one tile one we've got, annoyingly. I always like these, and would love to do something kind of cool with those, which works if we were doing a multi-level store, but I don't think we are in this instance. Body shops are kind of small. Not not too small, but kind of small. I've never actually seen one in a modern build, which is actually quite interesting. I've only ever come across them in older buildings, I think. I'm just trying to remember if there's one in... No, I honestly can't remember seeing one in another town that I'm familiar with, but to be honest, Body Shop isn't my first choice of stores most times anyway. I'm kind of more of a well, I do enjoy a good I definitely enjoy a good Body Shop product. I love their Christmas lines. Their Christmas lines are always my faves. Oh, this gives me that shopping centre vibes. And I think that would work quite well for a storeroom. And then maybe mix that in with that, maybe. Yes. Be cool to have like a logo up the top there for the Body Shop. I can't press enter. I need to remember that. ATS4. I'm so used to being able to search for things and just press enter. Wouldn't that be nice? No, we don't have just a logo, which is a bit of a pain. Not the biggest problem in the world. We can probably do something. Like, there's still plenty we can do. Maybe just Windows. Maybe Windows is fine. But I would like a free wide. Is this free wide? It is. And I'm going to put it in line at the top. I can't tell if that's the light. Yeah, it's a little bit off. It's more of a charcoal. But I think I'm happy with that. Now, roof-wise, I'm going flat, as you might be able to guess. And I'm going to take the half walls that we've got going on here. And I'm going to do, not half walls, what am I talking about? I'm going to take the pillars that we've got going on here and do them as a taller kind of wall height. And then follow that up with these. A smaller one, just to give it a bit of difference. Yeah, I think that's very... I'm into that. It's very chic, I suppose. Maybe not. Maybe chic isn't the right word. Maybe just fitting, I suppose, is the right word. But yeah, that's the gist of our Body Shop. I do want to make it look a bit floral. Obviously, if they were leasing this place, they'd probably have access to this little roof space. And I figure, as a Body Shop, florals in there would make sense. Definitely want to get like the image right, for sure. But yeah, what was I saying about... I've honestly forgotten what I was talking about before I started doing things, which is typical Meg fashion. Can this be sized? I think it's nice. I'd love to see that work. Oh, it's beautiful there. I love it. Can we change the box colour? We can. Oh, it works so nicely. That's fantastic. I think that's all it needed. I didn't want to clutter it too much, but I wanted it to feel a bit more like it was, well, a Body Shop. To be honest, they're not like, it's not too difficult to understand what I mean, I suppose. Right, so that's the center. I'll just scooch it out a little bit because I don't want it to intersect. I'd rather have it intersect with the half wall, which it won't do anyway, than with the indoors, which is fine. And that's definitely centered. Right. So, next thing I'm going to check out is the little displays. Because I'd like to see this place from the outside and go, oh, there it is. Yeah. I can't remember what I was talking about, but I think it had something to do with the body shop, so I'm going to talk about the body shop. I definitely enjoy the body shop for certain. It's one of the stores I go to if I'm really like feeling like treating myself, like properly treating myself to something nice. For sure. I think one of my favorite things they have there is oh yeah, I was talking about the Christmas stuff. That's where I was. So I really do like the Christmas stuff. A couple years back, I can't remember how long ago now, they had a peppermint like candy cane or something set, and they had like a peppermint body butter and all that, and I bought so many of them because I just wanted to keep them forever. They were so good. Really, really liked that one. Really enjoy their hair scrubs as well. I'm sure you're not here to find out what I like about the body shop, but I guess this is what we're doing now. As I say, I really enjoy the body scrubs. Not body scrubs, hair scrubs. That's what I was talking about. I really enjoy the hair scrubs. The hair scrubs are great. Oh, I forgot about these. These would be perfect. I've seen this sort of bookcase of style shelving for their products a number of times, actually. I feel like that's very similar to what they have going on, so I have to remember that. What I was actually going for was something to kind of use as a display here, but it doesn't matter. For now, I want to get the poster going on in the windows. Do they have different patterns of this? No. That's fine. Now, I think the best way to go about this would be half walls. If we go that half wall. Yeah, it's the perfect like little viewing. And then we can have shelving on this, or maybe a counter on this, or something like that. It blocks out a lot of the light, but we can light up artificially. It's not a big problem. Need to remember stairs to the stockroom, which could be a little bit more difficult. Maybe there would be a good place to put them. With a wall just... Oh, they wouldn't be able to access anything there. So just move them one forward. So yeah, we'd have like a staff only door in the corner, maybe the till in front. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. Does make this look a little uneven, but it's fine. I'd rather them have that extra tile of room, for sure. Right. If I could get like a brown tone on the top of these, that would be great. Beautiful. Wallpaper in here. I want to say it's kind of a cream in places like this. Maybe some green, some like deeper like sage kind of green on these. On these like not platforms, they're not the word. Little staging bits, I suppose is the right. That's nice. I like that kind of paneling look on those. And I just accidentally got it on the outside. It's all good. These things happen. Yeah, maybe like some sort of a creamy colour on the rest of it. Just something simple. Maybe some cream paneling. That's too light. Maybe. I like the idea of paneling. I think paneling kind of works. No, I'm not getting the correct vibe. Maybe some of these are like Scandinavian tones. I'll get a feel for it as I place stuff in here, and I will come back to this choice. For now, though, we just need to get stuff in and looking like a store. Don't want it on that wall, I want it on that wall, which could be a tricky thing. Nope, that works nicely. Right, this one's going to be a little bit trickier. Did I get them in line? I got them in line! Would you look at that? Beautiful. Right, and then... in here somewhere. Some sort of shelf. I love that it's like a plant sim here. It is The Sims 3, which is a bit of a pain, but you know what? It's fine. They can look a bit unnatural because it's a poster. Maybe that was the point. Who knows? I feel like that's perfect. That kind of bar table. I might fill it with vegetation underneath so it looks kind of filled out for a shop front. Yeah, we'll do that. Don't know where I'm going. Don't know why I decided that I needed to go to activities and skills to get to where I needed to. That's a lot smaller than I thought, but it makes sense because it's in little filing boxes. What I really want, I feel like succulents is a very Body Shop vibe because it's on trend right now. Although lavender would be a nice note. Lavender is probably used a fair bit in the Body Shop, so could very well work. This grass in a box is gorgeous and probably would look really nice in the front. Yeah, we'll give that a try in the front there. Oh yeah, that adds to it a lot. A lot. But we still need more. There's still work to be done. It's not what I'm feeling, unfortunately. Sorry, game. The Monstera rule. Monstera, whatever kind of leaf they are. It would be a great vibe in here if I could get it to fit somewhere nicely, but I don't think it will. Maybe behind the till, although I'm feeling like that could be a bit too much behind there. But we will definitely give it a try, see what can be done. Maybe them in the sides. To kind of border it off from the customers. Maybe fit one in there? Does that work? What's up? No, it doesn't quite work there. But that's fine. It doesn't have to be even. Definitely looks good there. And then it adds to the whole, you're dressing it from all corners kind of feeling. That's too big. Can I make that smaller? Does it even look good smaller? If I do it, it would have to go all the way. It mirrors the outdoors. Definitely needs some products on the table itself, which I knew anyway. That was the original plan. Ooh, want to use that somewhere. I don't think I've ever paid attention to this. It's beautiful. I like it. Yeah, maybe that. We'll try that, and if I don't like it later on, I'm just going to change it. Simple. Don't know why it's so much of a big deal for me to pick something. I'd rather pick something and have kind of a gist going and then fix it later. That's for sure a better way of going about things. There we go. Right. Bits more... Maybe not sunflowers. I want some sort of actual flowers on the... on the top here. Maybe... Can this be made smaller? Yep. I feel like that is a very... Body shot vibe. Is it floating? No, it's perfect. Right, I need to light it. We need some very specific lights for this area. Some lights specifically for this area is what I was on about. But that is not going to get lit because it's under a table, isn't it? Can we get some... We can get the outdoor spotlights that go in the floor. Will that light that up? No, it's just really dark. Oh, I don't like it. It's nice when it's lit. Is it these? If I did that, would it change? No. It's just the way it's being lit. I can do more to do this. Surely. Where's the art light? It's a wall light, isn't it? The little art light is useful. Because it's directed light. No, it's not going to work. Maybe... strip light? You're making no difference to these flowers. My god. Nothing's going to help. Maybe we change the flowers. Maybe it's as simple as that. Maybe that's what we should have done all along. Oh well. Did I place that? I can't tell. Also, placing things on this wall here is an absolute pain. Yeah, it's this side of the wall. Is it? It could be the light. Okay. Okay, so it looks like a lot of it's just the light from the outdoors. So that's not too bad. Right, so we got... Okay, I'm getting rid of those because they are a pain. It looked nice, but I'm fine with it not being there. I kind of wanted some plants that kind of echo what's going on in the product. But it's not coming together for me right now, so I'll just wing it. Winging it is my middle name. At this point, I swear. Let's start getting products in. And we'll work around that. Oh, I love it. It's a shame it's real world numbers. But are the numbers real world in Sims? I have no idea. I feel like there'd be more sale signs if it was sale. That says no, that's fine. That works. Everything feels a bit small. Is what I'm feeling right now. Maybe they have standees that are bigger. Oh, is that the Christmas season? That's the spiced apple from the Christmas season I was talking about. I've just no. Do they have the? No, that's the olive oil one. Have they got the other Christmas ones from that season? No, doesn't look like it. Is that my... That looks just like my hair scrub. Oh, that's funny. I want there to be the matching... Is this the British Rose one? I love the British Rose set. I definitely want a matching set that kind of stands out from the green here. Maybe the pomegranate. Pomegranate seems like a good... That's not the same? No, that's strawberry. Oh, it is a raspberry. It's just very difficult to say. Is there any more Body Shop goods? There's got to be some. Ah, body butters and body creams. That's a different style to that one. I'd love to get a few of these like stacked up. That would be a really cool vibe. But I'm not going to get that to work, am I? I could with the OMSP. Don't know why I'm always forgetting about the OMSP. Although, thanks for being a pain. There we go. Plonk it there. Dupe that. Maybe move it a little bit so it's like kind of stacked oddly. Well, does that bring attention to the fact that they're not quite... No, that works. And then this is just going to have to get changed to invisible because I don't think I can get it to delete. Not in this instance, anyway. I feel like there needs to just be more products right now. We can do that though. That's fine. This needs to be changed to the raspberry. And then we need to get... Be cool to have the little ones in front. That works. That's using the wrong... That's using that OMSP. I don't want that. That's looking a little bit better. Bring the new to the front. Move the hand cream to the back a little bit. Have... Is that the same size one? Yeah. Have a few of these dotted around here. Oh, it's coming together. I like it. And then even smaller sized ones. I know it's a strawberry one for now. I will change it, I promise you. Ah, beautiful. It's coming together, guys. And again, we'll do this and we'll move it forward. And we'll do this and move it forward. Oh, yeah. Feeling a lot better now. Yeah. Perfume as well. Missed that one off, but we can add it in over here. With some standard size body butters in there as well. Oh, I want it on that table. And then we can slide it in over here. Look at this. With the window. Looks like that. Oh, it looks good. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. It's not quite perfect. I could probably do a lot of placing if I took the table out and did it like that. Maybe I will for the next one. It's just a bit more fiddly like that. So you can understand why I haven't maybe done it this time. Add a few more bottles of perfume in, if I can. These are strawberry, I need to change them. Just dawned on me. It's like they're looking a little too red. Is something up with them? Yes, is the answer. They're strawberry. They're meant to be raspberry. Oh. No, I don't want to change you. Oh, it's gonna click on the OMSP every time. There we go. I thought I was never gonna get to it. Is that the British Rose one? Yeah, it looks like that. Yeah. Right, your turn. Hopefully you won't take as long. Now I am just going to move you out and deal with you this way. Start with the... Where's the sign gone? Just disappeared on me. All good. This basket's cool. Maybe I'll do a basket in this one. Maybe even a stack of baskets. I know that exists. Where is it? You know what? Searches are sometimes useful. Let's do that. Let's have the green tea scent be going out of stock. On sale or whatever. I just wanted, again, a bit of difference from the colour of the sign. I was originally going to go with honey, but I like honey too much. Won't lie to you. I do, to be fair. Oh, that's the flower. That one's just, you can't distinguish anything on that, really, when the light's hitting it, so that's a bit of a pain. As I say, I like the green tea smell. That's the hair scrub I use. So I can't really full on be like hating it. Right, I'm going to start off by placing the 20% off guy. You're in first. And I'll scoot you a little further back actually. Just be like, yeah, 20% off. Then we'll get baskets in. Maybe another basket here. Maybe not. I'll be honest, I'm not the best window dresser in the world. Never had to dress a window. Only things I've ever had to do are put posters in windows. And I can do that. I'm capable of that. Right. Body butter at the very front. Then we'll do some shower gel a little bit further back. These actual guys, not the whole table, that would be disastrous. We'll do the scrub here. And I'd like another scrub to fill that in. Maybe two more. Come on. Don't snap to things, I'm not in the mood. Don't know why I'm saying I'm not in the mood. I'm in a great mood. This has actually been a lot of fun. So I don't know why I'm being all like, ugh, why was me having to do all this? Oh my goodness. Need a scaled up perfume. And then a smaller perfume. I'll pop the perfume in with the baskets. I think that's a good spot for the perfume. Perfume isn't the big sell. It's more about the body care and all that sort of stuff. Although the perfumes can be quite nice. I know my sister loves a good bit of white musk, and so does my mum, actually. So that's cool. These are the hand creams. Hand creams going in here. Not the whole table. I feel like there is going to be a lot of items on this lot when we're done. Especially if we clutter up everything like we're doing these little bits and bobs. And then table in. Fingers crossed. This looks the way it needs to. Where's the... There's where it needs to be. Okay. So first things first, we just need to scoot the body parts back, and that's really it. I'm actually amazed that there wasn't more notes. Scoot them back just a tad. And they're on the shelf perfectly. Would you look at that? That worked out quite nicely. I'm happy with that. And I think maybe some sort of leafy goodness at the back here would just bring it all in a little bit. So I'm going to scoot over the cream that's there. And just make room for this. Wonderful! I think that looks really nice. Yeah. Super happy with the way that looks. Do we want to get some outdoor lighting going into the store? Are these directional? Honestly, I have no clue. Sort of. Not that it works. Did I keep the light that's in the top there? Really difficult to tell, you know. That's one too far down. Yeah, so there is a light in there. It's just not doing very much, I'll be real. Honestly surprised it's not doing more for the area. It's looking a little bit more lit. No, I like it. It's going well. I like it so far. But I do think we're going to have to end it there because I spent way too much time focusing on the outside and detailing, and we're going to do the inside on the next episode. So thank you all ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.